After former President Donald Trump was found guilty on all 34 charges in his hush money case, his reactions were on display for all the world to see. Did he try to look calm and stoic? Or could he barely hide his anger? Inside the courtroom, Trump was reported to be surprisingly calm as the guilty verdict was read. But he had some fiery words for the media after he exited.
And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win.
Body language expert Tracy Brown, CSP, exclusively told Nicki Swift that Trump's demeanor was of someone who was clearly seething with fury. According to the expert, the only thing we see here are signs of anger. His eyebrows are down and pointed in towards the top of his nose. His eyes are in a squint. The former president is also big on using his hands to demonstrate emotion. Trump uses his signature two-fisted dance to show his supporters he's having a good time. But when part of that fist comes unfurled, he means business. Brown said, at one point he points his finger, which is generally to show threat. According to MSNBC, Donald Trump actually seemed to be in a good mood when he entered the courtroom with his lawyer, Todd Blanche. According to legal correspondent Lisa Rubin, they were whispering conspiratorially, like they had some extensive inside joke between them.
They were in high spirits.
Before the verdict was read, Trump's former special assistant, Andrew Giuliani, told CBC that his former boss had been feeling pretty good about the direction the case was going.
He is as optimistic and as positive as ever.
According to CNN reporter Kara Scannell, Trump likely believed he was going to go home for the evening with the case still undecided. The proceedings were reportedly set to end for the day at 4:30 p.m., verdict or no verdict. But at 4:20 p.m., it was announced that the jury had reached their decision. The reporter shared her assessment of what Trump looked like when the verdict was read.
His face was red. He looked upset. He had a frown on his face.
Some commentators thought Trump's expressions during the trial may have been a turnoff to some members of the jury. Former prosecutor Jeremy Saland told Business Insider it was likely hurting Donald Trump that no one on his legal team told him to try to train his face into a more congenial expression. He said, "They should be telling him that a resting scowl face doesn't help him at all." Attorney Jeffrey Lichtman agreed to Business Insider that Trump's Blue Steel Act wasn't doing him any favors with the jury. However, Business Insider also pointed out that the jurors seemed to be trying not to look at Trump during the trial at all. And according to Lisa Rubin at MSNBC, all 12 jurors looked as though they were relieved the trial was over once they reached a verdict. MSNBC reporter Katie Tur said the jurors also continued to avoid making eye contact with Trump after the trial was over.
Not a single one of them, from my vantage point, looked at his face.
Rubin also made an observation about how Judge Juan Merchan reacted to the verdict, saying he put his head in his hands for a second, almost like weighing the gravity of what happened in his courtroom.